Hello! Today's road trip takes us to the Highlands of Scotland. That's where all of the videos and pictures that you see are from. I've had a lot of suggestions recently on how to keep improving this channel. That's what I want. If you remember this channel in the first 100 episodes to what it is now with over 1,000, these quizzes have gotten better and better, and that's thanks to your suggestions. So keep them coming. I'll keep improving. I appreciate it, and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today is day 19 of the 365-day trivia road trip. This is a 21-question trivia quiz. We've got the 20 questions up front, and then if you need it, you can stick around to the very end of the video for the question 21 tiebreaker. Question number 1. This fantasy world contains Cruels, who follow the White Witch. What is the name of this fictional world visited by the 4 Pevensie children in a series of C.S. Lewis books that includes The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? This C.S. Lewis fantasy world was called Narnia. Question 2. This man postulated that people behave the way they do because of repressed childhood feelings. What is the name of this founder of psychoanalysis who described wish fulfillment in 1899's The Interpretation of Dreams? His name is Sigmund Freud. Question number 3. He ordered the invasion of Manchuria, and his general, Hideki Tojo, attempted suicide and was arrested for war crimes shortly after the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. What is the name of this Japanese emperor who ruled throughout World War II? The answer is Emperor Hirohito. Question number 4. Like when Goldilocks gets caught in the middle bed, or when the wolf jumps down the chimney into boiling water, what is the literary term for this point in the plot of a story at the peak of the action where the conflict becomes most intense? Looking for the literary term. In a story, when the conflict becomes most intense, that is the climax. Question number 5. She was the first to hit the Caledonian boar and was awarded its skin for accomplishing that feat. What was the name of this Greek woman who refused to marry until she was beaten in a foot race? Her name was Atalanta. Question number 6. The point at which this biome meets taiga is known as the tree line. Flora in this biome consists of lichens and mosses. What is the name of this biome that lacks tree growth, which can be found in Alaska and is home to caribou and reindeer? The name of the biome we're looking for is Tundra. Question number 7. Its cities include Safi and Marrakesh, and this country is home to the western terminus of the Atlas Mountains. It is north of the disputed Western Sahara and is south of the Strait of Gibraltar. What is the name of this country that also includes the cities of Casablanca and Rabat? The answer is Morocco. Question number 8. The Ryukyu Trench lies in it, and its islands include Pitcairn Island and Wake Island. Its deepest point is Challenger Deep, which is in the Marianas Trench. Melanesia and Micronesia are island groups in what ocean that contains Tonga, Fiji, and Guam? When in doubt, go with the biggest. The answer, the Pacific Ocean. Question number 9. Bernini depicted this figure in combat with his armor at his feet, while a Donatello statue of him was the first freestanding nude male sculpture since antiquity. What was the name of this biblical subject who was unusually depicted by Michelangelo without the head of Goliath? All of those depictions were of David. Question number 10. Salvador Dali produced a Sistine one, and Parmigianino produced one of the long neck. Leonardo da Vinci's versions included one of the Carnation and one sometimes called of the Rocks. What is the name for these depictions of Mary with the Christ child? Those depictions are called Madonnas. Question number 11. A task given to him by Hiero of Syracuse led to the discovery that the buoyancy of an object is equal to the fluid displaced. What man supposedly ran into the streets shouting "Eureka" after discovering how to test whether Hiero's crown was made of pure gold? Eureka is attributed to Archimedes. Question number 12. Iron is combined with carbon to make the steel that is often used to make cars, skyscrapers, railroads, and appliances. The process of cheaply converting pig iron to steel is given what name after the person who patented it in 1855? That is known as the Bessemer process, after Henry Bessemer. Question 13. In 2010, the Cassini-Huygens probe found evidence of a cryovolcano named Sotra Facula on this moon. This moon's surface contains methane lakes, and it has a dense, opaque atmosphere. What is the name of this largest moon of Saturn? The answer is Titan. Question 14. Martin Luther King Jr. won the 1964 Nobel Peace Prize shortly after his speech during the March on Washington. 4 years after winning the Nobel Peace Prize, he was assassinated at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee, by what man? The answer is James Earl Ray. Question 15. In the 18th dynasty of Egypt, this consort of Akhenaten assisted with the theological revolution during Akhenaten's reign. What is the name of this woman whose bust was discovered at Karnak in 1912? It was a very famous discovery, the bust of Nefertiti. Question 16. During this event, Abby Size wrote the pamphlet, What is the Third Estate? What was this event that began in 1789 with the Tennis Court Oath, the storming of the Bastille, and the Declaration of the Rights of Man? The answer is the French Revolution. Question 17. The fifth pillar of Islam, the Hajj, is an annual pilgrimage that takes place during the last month of the Islamic year to what city in Saudi Arabia, which is the birthplace of Muhammad and the city that he returned to after visiting Medina? The answer is Mecca. Question 18. After some original design problems with this group, it was modified by the 12th Amendment. What is the name of this group of 538 people that chooses the President and Vice President of the United States every 4 years? The answer is the Electoral College. Question 19. Novosibirsk is the largest city in what mostly uninhabited region of central and eastern Russia that encompasses most of northern Asia, with terrain including tundra, coniferous forest, and mountain ranges, which is crossed by a namesake railway? The answer is Siberia. Question 20. She cursed the nymph Echo to repeat only what others had said. This figure gave birth to Hephaestus and later threw him out of Olympus because of his ugliness. What is the name of this Greek goddess and wife of Zeus? The answer is Hera. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode, and like I said at the beginning, I've gotten a few comments on how I can make these quizzes a little bit better. Most of it involves volume in relation to my voice and the music. It's hard to find the right levels that works on both or all three cell phones, whether you're watching in the car, whether you're watching on TV, but I'm working on it, and I pick up my new computer today, and hopefully the production value of these videos really starts to increase. If daily trivia videos interest you, feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now here is question 21, the tiebreaker for today's quiz. Pairing Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye with Rosemary Clooney and Vera Ellen, the movie White Christmas features this foursome pulling off a Yuletide miracle to help the boys' World War II commander save his quaint country inn. What year did the film White Christmas first come to theaters? Whichever player guesses closest wins the tiebreaker. The answer is 1954. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.